Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fall of the Republic. Coburn is now assaulting Salucami, and I believe this should cut a large portion of their territory into two pieces.
Captain here. Yes, Commander. Move out.
I don't believe they have anything really meaningful here other than that and that, which would be a lot more meaningful if we didn't have the largest ship currently in this mod, I believe, assaulting them. At least, I think it's the largest ship.
This is the captain.
I don't think the subjugators are bigger.
Got you on the comm. Awaiting command.
Though now that I say that, I'm actually not sure.
Small, but I pack a punch. Awaiting your orders.
Either way, it doesn't matter, because whatever it is, it's got a lot more firepower than they do. I am still seeing an awful lot of bombs. Why am I seeing an awful lot of bombs?
Understood. We are moving out. Aye, sir. Maneuvering with the fleet. Copy that, sir. Take out that fighter. Fighter locked.
Coming back around for another run.
We're heading in.
Look at how much shield damage that thing did.
Let's show these clones how
That was the bombers and that bulwark. It's the ion cannons.
The Chancellor is plenty of supplies to go around.
Just so much ion cannon damage. This thing has a fairly substantial amount of ion too, to be fair.
Reading you. Standing
Target
by.
locked.
I copy.
Don't want to move everyone in until she's in range, at least to take fire, because these things are nasty. I mean, these things, neither of these things are any joke, to be fair. Not in this era.
Commander. Moving to coordinates. Star Cruiser here. Target destroyed. This is the captain. Got you on the comm. Watch out for those asteroids. Now that's how it's done. Who needs fixing? Republic Light Corvette responding.
And she's pouring all that fire into the Gazantes.
That takes care of that one.
Yeah. No, don't. That sort of thing is exactly why the I think the container changes that they made
Reading you.
recently to
This is the captain.
fighters and bombers,
Got you on the comm.
so that things with the heavy weapons don't want to automatically target them.
Did you mean to
I think
choose
that's
us?
going to be a fairly substantial boost, actually, to the AI. Because it can be hard to tell in the middle of a battle, especially if you're not looking for it. But the AI's ships, especially if you've got, like, you know, a cloud of your fighters and bombers out front actually doing stuff, their ships do an awful lot of targeting your fighters rather than
Let's go. Full
your actual ships.
Star Cruiser
And I
standing by.
suspect that change they made is going to make a fairly significant difference that you wouldn't necessarily think of. Like if you were reading the patch notes for it and saw, oh, and turbo lasers won't fire at fighters anymore, okay, whoop-de-doo. But I think that's going to be something that people are going to notice, is that
I got
Yes,
one.
sir.
the enemy is taking their ships apart much more than they were,
Got you on the
and
comm.
it'll purely be because the enemy is not firing at the fighters as much.
Light Corvette here. I might be small,
Of course, like I
but
said,
I
it's
can-
hard to
anyone need
tell.
repairs?
Even if you're looking for it, it's hard to notice, but I suspect, I have a sneaking suspicion that there will be complaints of too much difficulty all of a sudden, or something like that. Some complaints about, oh, why did you buff the AI's damage? Why are they doing so much more damage to me? And comments like this. And it's just because the enemy is no longer firing
Open fire.
at the fighters.
For maximum effect. All stations, fire for maximum effect.
Might be wrong.
Behind them.
We'll see.
Standing by.
Oh yay, all those ground forces blew up. Let's see, that'll take what? 10, 11, 12, 13... So... few seconds to rebuild it all? Maybe a minute? The reason I counted them is because they can be building on all of their planets at once. So, that was 13 units, was it? 13 planets would be necessary to rebuild that lot all at once, and the Octoptars are the only ones that would take any noticeable length of time.
Tactical battle imminent.
Probably won't even notice that change, to be honest. Okay, so... yeah... Okay, so... here's the basic plan. First of all, we're not even going to consider going up against those stations. Not this time.
Choose your
I
reinforcements.
think my general plan
On our way.
is to try and draw them out and focus more on using frigates to dish out the damage. This to tank. And the reason I want to use the frigates is specifically because of the ion cannon.
Commander. As you wish, Commander.
They can ion cannon a single ship at a time,
On the target.
which means if we have more than a single ship doing the damage, I think that will negate the effectiveness of that ion cannon. At least that's the general idea.
Starting my run.
We're gonna find out. Ooh, I should run in that.
At maximum unit capacity.
Something just went boom. I wonder what that was. Might have been a hard cell that spawned in the asteroid set or asteroid field, because their formation was this big semicircle right through here. I bet something started right in here in the asteroid field.
orders.
Okay,
Ion cannon firing.
there's that.
Let's go. Move it, driver. Hold your position.
Don't have very many bombers.
Over there.
They have a not insignificant amount. But if they want to just kind of trickle in,
Yes.
DP-20 standing by. Ready for action, sir.
Missile destroyer reporting in. All stations ready.
pack it in a little closer.
Go ahead, sir. Missile destroyer here. Missile
That's the
destroyer
problem with
reporting in.
having the frigates.
Issue a command. All stations
Oh
ready.
no, you're
Go after
perfectly fine.
Missile destroyer here.
We've sabotaged the separatist vehicle.
I have them.
Oh, of course, those things have crazy range, don't they?
We've got interceptors.
Coming around. Shields are regroup for another attack.
Heading in. This one's mine.
Yeah,
Sabotaged the separatist.
Charging generator.
the heavy guns are hitting these sorts of things way too easily.
You've got an interceptor.
That was
Return to the battlefield.
that was just a couple of volleys and it just disintegrated. That should not have been the case.
Loading ordnance. I copy.
I'm taking fire. Bomber right behind you. Good shooting, sir.
Pretty sure the accuracy values there are not correct.
We'll win this.
Ion cannon firing.
Taking fire.
Return to the battlefield.
Those are the droids we're looking for.
Enemies in range.
Flying, they say. I see their point.
Target ready to commence.
Need to be in a
Awaiting
little
your
closer.
orders. Missile destroyer reporting in. Of course, Your Highness.
Imminent.
Transmit orders. All stations ready. Signal coming through.
See the
Ready for
Galactic
attack
Republic.
orders. At your command. Missile destroyer here.
We've sabotaged their vehicles.
Surprised they're not trying to shoot him.
Destroyer ready.
One shot, one kill.
The Chancellor's counting on us.
Look to the skies. Is imminent. We're gaining on them. The separatists have cut off our reinforcements. Victory is imminent. We're jamming their sensors.
Are you sure you want to be that close? Are you sure you want to be that close? That seems a really bad idea.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Um,
Ready to face the enemy. Ready to commence.
Can you...
Radio destroyer holding.
Victory is imminent. You've got a clear shot.
Can she reach that?
I got one.
Kinda doubt it.
All stations ready. Nowhere to run.
Eh, it's not the worst battle line we've ever pulled up.
Falling out of formation. Draw their fire. Attack formation.
Probably not the best. You can actually get in a little bit.
Destroyer at station keeping.
Taking casualties here, sir.
Take cover. Their troops have been given advanced training.
Go after
Did we take off the main gun? No. Oh.
Missile away. I'm hit.
I'm losing.
Guys,
No Union ships.
I don't know why you're out there when I keep telling you to come back here and attack the bombers.
Bail out.
Ready.
No, they are just straight up targeting this with that. Weird.
Warm welcome, Commander.
Going down.
They don't usually.
Jamming our sensor.
Torpedoes.
Group for another attack.
Have been given
Now, I would send this group here
I got
to get closer to that
Down.
and kind of
Come on, you bastard.
pull the line over like this because this is coming in, but the problem with that is
Take cover.
as soon as the next Lucre Hulk comes in, that'll just fall apart.
more enemy craft.
I can't destroy that. Take no Union ships. I can't do that. Enemy
Should
sighted.
have joined the infantry.
We're jamming their
I'm hit.
sensors. They're losing reinforcements.
Yes.
We're
Plus,
losing.
they seem quite content to just draw
Using combat protocols. Target
their stuff right up into our firepower? Why are they doing
charging
this?
generator.
Locking on. Separatists are jamming our sensors.
I don't know, but they are.
Reporting in.
Is everyone good?
Destroyer ready.
For the most part, yeah.
Negative, sir.
Enemies in range.
Objective acquired. We're jamming their sensors.
Torpedoes.
Destroyer holding.
Enemy starfighters coming in fast.
Okay, this thing.
Commander, they're hitting us.
This thing is going to have the big anti-capital damage at the moment.
We read you. Sir, this is First Squadron. Ready for attack orders. Missile destroyer here.
We might have to bring this around a little bit, whether we want to or not.
My shields are gone.
Maybe we should have brought in N Victory just to prevent them from
Destroyer at station keeping.
continuing to fire at this. They've never done this before, so I'm kind of baffled as to why they're doing it.
This one's mine.
They're losing reinforcements.
DP-20 awaiting your orders.
Ready. Watch your tail. You picked up a try. Destroy him.
We've lost the missile launcher.
Loading ordnance. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Get behind them.
We've cut off the enemy's reinforcements. All stations ready.
Go,
That's the way it's done.
run.
To light speed.
That's not gonna work, is it?
Separatists have
The
sabotaged
torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
At your command. Ready to commence. Go ahead, sir.
Reporting.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Our launch
Ready
pad
to
has been
update
disabled.
orders. Great shooting, trooper. We'll win this. Separatist forces have lost.
If you can just actually not destroy that, that'd actually be ideal.
Locking on target.
The bombers, that was one unit.
Ready for takeoff.
Primary engine system is down.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna work.
The enemy has secondary reinforcements. I've got a clear path. Ready for attack orders.
Reporting in.
Okay, you need to go that way. Draw those two in.
We'll reach them. Transmit orders.
Really? You know what? Fine.
Jump to light speed.
At your command. Signal coming through.
Just
Ready to
bring
commence.
in a replacement. You're too close.
Charging
Taking casualties here,
generator.
sir.
We'll level them.
Got to get rid of the proton torpedoes.
Taking casualties here, sir.
That's the big problem.
Aye, aye.
We'll win this.
This one's mine.
Locking on target. We'll beach them. We'll level them.
Choose your reinforcements.
Our engines are destroyed, sir.
Setting set.
Dang it.
Destroyer ready.
Okay,
Destroy 'em.
that thing's effectively gone.
Awaiting your orders, sir. We're taking heavy fire.
You? Where is the
Moving to
turbolaser?
attack.
Fire for maximum
Ready for
effect.
attack orders. Heading for attack
Target at
coordinates.
maximum
Radio
firepower.
channels open.
Uh,
I have the target
Fire for
in
maximum
sight. Missile
effect.
destroyer here. Targeting enemy.
Target at maximum
Cruiser here.
firepower.
They won't know
you
what hit
might
them.
want
Fire
to
for
try and
maximum
move,
effect.
huh? The fact that they seem to be overwhelming us with their bombers is
Missile
is
destroyer reporting
not
in.
good.
Copy that.
You
Setting course.
keep coming this way.
Bail out. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, you're not actually going to get away, so just turn and fire.
Transmit orders. They're losing destroyer holding. All stations ready. Destroyer at station keeping. With sabotage. Loading ordnance. We'll
Don't
win
let that just sit there and fire. If it's gonna do that, then it can just go away.
We'll beach them. Are being depleted.
They took out our lasers.
That was that acclimator in the front.
Bail out. I repeat.
Okay, they're just bringing in more of those. That's not good.
Half strength. Retreat.
Oh, they've got so many bombers. And our fighters keep getting...
Coming through. At your command. Cruiser here.
Oh no. That's not... No.
Coming around.
They won't survive the day. Missile destroyer here. Radio channels open. Missile destroyer reporting in.
Primary engine system is down.
That's not good.
All stations ready.
Choose your reinforcements.
Where'd he go?
Okay, we really need to do something about this
Entering hyperspace now.
business with the
On my way.
fighters overwhelming us.
Reinforcements canceled.
Come on,
I copy that.
because that's really gonna be the problem. Really appreciate it if you could just go find something else to do.
Update orders. I
Lost an awful lot of fighters because they decided to go get right up over this thing again.
Yes,
That thing is dead.
we'll
Or
level them.
effectively dead.
At maximum unit capacity.
We've lost our launch bay.
Destroy 'em.
Nowhere
Loading ordnance. We'll win
He's
this.
still got enough firepower to do this
Looking on target.
pretty
We'll
effectively.
finish them. We'll level them. Destroy 'em.
I'd say that's good enough.
Loading ordnance.
We're heading in. We'll win this fight, no problems.
Weapons online.
That's not good.
Missile destroyer here, ready to commence. Missile destroyer reporting in. All stations ready. They won't escape.
Fire for maximum effect. Reporting.
And again, he's firing at the fighters, not the actual ship.
Missile destroyer here.
See the galaxy, they say.
Can just barely see it, but
Firepower.
Awaiting your
oh
orders,
no.
sir.
They've destroyed our torpedo
Targeting at
launcher.
maximum
Fire for
firepower.
maximum effect.
That's a lot of missiles. Yikes. What are you guys doing?
Our
Charging
missile launcher is
generator.
gone.
Looking for?
Choose your reinforcements.
I think what we want is a little bit of this.
Who needs fixing? Moving into positions on your command. The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
She's pretty much
Our
finished.
launch bay has been disabled.
All stations ready. Ready.
Our engines are destroyed, sir.
We'll level them. Destroy 'em. Enemies down.
They took out our lasers.
How many does that make?
Yeah, there she
Choose your
goes.
reinforcements.
Mm, it's an awful lot of fighters.
Building junction. On standby.
Oh, right.
DP-20 standing by. Ready for action, sir.
Primary engine system is down.
Missile destroyer here.
We've lost our launch bay.
Ready for attack orders.
Cruiser, standing by.
Come on, you bastard.
Cruiser ready for
Did we bring in two of these, or did one blow up?
Reporting in. At
No.
your command.
Did we bring in two of these and did one blow up, or
Command, Commander.
did we not, and that was just how...
Cruiser, standing by.
I thought we brought in two. It's what I'm saying. Okay, there goes that.
Choose your reinforcements.
Ready to update orders.
Droids are for
We
flying.
might be losing the Praetor. How many of these do they have?
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Another one on my six.
Falling out of formation.
We'll win this fight,
Ready
no
to
problems.
commence.
Those are the droids we're looking for.
Awaiting orders. The lasers are our target.
No, not the lasers.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
Waiting your orders, sir. Moving to attack.
Target at
Ready
maximum
for attack
firepower.
orders. Heading for attack coordinates.
for
Go
maximum
ahead,
effect.
sir.
Are you in range by
I
chance?
have the target in sight.
Target at
you are.
maximum firepower.
How wonderful.
Cruiser ready for combat.
You're getting torn up by fighters. Are you serious? Okay, you guys roll over here. You guys...
Yes. Let's run this gauntlet.
No, don't move. Okay, hold on a second. Let's take a look-see here. First of all, why have they not brought in the other Lucre Hulk? Second, how on earth did that get away? Oh, that's why he was trying to move.
Watch
Great.
out for those asteroids.
You've still got engines. You've still got 2 engines, mostly. You're good. You're good. You're good. Thinking... Okay, this one is missing. Thinking we just bail. We did a fairly substantial amount of damage.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're running out of acclimators.
What is it, sir?
Take the shot now! Watch your tail. You picked up a try.
Ion cannon firing.
Nice shot. How many is that?
Awaiting orders.
Chancellor!
Fire.
Then again, they are seemingly retreating from us here.
We'll win this fight, no problems.
Take out that interceptor.
So... Well, not all of them.
Standing by.
Behind you. Don't let them get a lock.
At your command. All stations ready. Transmit orders. Ready to commence.
Our engines are destroyed,
Those are the droids we're looking for.
Oh, are you serious? Who? Why are you turned
Signal coming
around?
through.
Reporting.
Why do they do that?
The lasers are our target. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Cruiser here.
What are you doing?
Starting my run. Awaiting your orders, sir. Ready for attack orders. On my way, Commander. At your command. As you wish, Commander. Ready to commence. Targeting at maximum firepower. Missile destroyer here. Awaiting your orders, sir.
After him.
I'd like to finish these off. There's a possibility, though, that they're just garrisons. And these coming in could actually potentially do some damage. I don't know why this idiot was turned around.
Ready for attack orders. At your command. Ready to commence.
You are already missing engines, so go get in there.
Your command, sir. The lasers are our target.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Cannons charged.
Fire for maximum effect.
Ready
You
for
want to
attack
actually
orders.
shoot something?
Destroy the We'll crush those scum. We've cut off the
Target at maximum firepower.
Should have joined in.
radio channels open. At your command. Cruiser here.
Ion cannon
Droids are
firing.
Setting up
flying,
my
they
run,
say.
sir.
I see their point.
Great.
Droids are for flying, they say. I see their point.
That thing is just sitting back there shelling. Oh.
The Chancellor is counting on us.
Ready to commence.
Come on, guys.
Moving to attack.
You've got a clear shot.
Heading for attack coordinates. Go ahead, sir. Charging generator. Vectoring now.
Missile away.
Destroyer ready.
Turn this way to get your engines out of range. Or at least a little bit out of range.
Awaiting
Well,
your
that's not
orders,
good.
sir. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough.
Hyperspace.
Now that's how it's done. I've lost count. How many does that make?
Your shields are holding.
Don't let that try get away. You picked up a fighter.
At least one of these got out in a retreat, so I don't remember which type it was, but it was a 2. There were more of these too. They did get some of those out. Considering the Praetor was almost dead there at the end, and we had not insignificant damage on other things, I think that was probably the best we could have hoped for. Especially since they've still got... hold on. They've still got a battle carrier. 6 more of those, 2 of each of those. Yeesh. And then the Empress, which was never going to happen, so... yeah.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You know what, Vader? You're just holding the ground here. I think...
Let's see what this new gunship can do.
Bail.
Let's run this gauntlet.
Let them have the space. We'll come back. Weak turnover and nothing. Darn. Okay, well, we are now going to take
Construction
Salucami.
complete.
Oh, great. This is a cool map. I'm not even gonna mess around with this nonsense. Hold up. Roll over to the next thingy. Or maybe we do this one? The vehicle... Is that passable? I don't know.
Constructing.
Yeah, go away. Okay, that was a lot of missiles that did absolutely nothing. Can you... Potentially, yes. But I think this other one is going to be the better choice just because it's farther from the base, so it should be less likely to have a bunch of enemies.
Construction complete.
Don't let it get away, don't let it get away. Or do. Okay. Okay. Does this map have vision anywhere? If it does, I'd be willing to wager
We secured a landing
it's up
zone.
there.
Building under construction.
Oh, don't have any artillery in this force.
Destination is acknowledged.
Don't chase it. It's fine. Ooh. Look, cannon fodder.
Construction complete.
Great. Well, certainly could be.
Let's do this. Back at it.
Turret constructing.
Yes. Call it a shining.
Goodness sake.
We captured an abandoned vehicle factory.
Come on then.
Oi!
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Scouting.
If you'd like to actually fire at the thing,
On fire.
Order acknowledged.
One good rocket. There we go. Okay, go find out. Oh no. Really?
We've secured an abandoned sensor array. One, two, three. Metal, you shoot. Ready when you are. Make way. Stay mobile. Spread out. Watch the crossfire. At maximum unit capacity.
Ready to go. Awaiting orders.
Turret ready. Aye, check your map. Med support.
Always ready, sir.
Definitely need
Let's do this.
this.
Job's not over yet. Repair station constructing. Hey, gonna wrap up here first. Shield deployed.
Okie dokie. Now we wait for that. Is it just two turbo lasers? Is it? No, it's one more there. So 3. I don't think we blew one up. What is this guarding? Guess it must be another building spot.
Turret constructing. Back at it.
We go this way. Probably going to take fire from that turbo laser as well, so I think actually we go the other way.
You're violating orders. On it. Wired up. How's the good part? Took a while. I'm holding up. Shield up. Watch that covering fire. Going in. Changing weapon. Let's do this.
No need to take on a turbo laser if we don't need to.
Great. Turret support online. Watch the crossfire. I've got you. Move! Run! Autogun ready to go. Fine job.
Although, we could just nuke it. Is that a waste? That's probably a waste, right?
Bombardment canceled.
Oh, nope, I didn't mean to tell you to move.
Let's do this. Disruptor now.
Well, if you think using that is a good idea,
Stay
I
together.
might suggest otherwise.
Shield deployed. Go! I got your back. Need time to cool.
Okay.
Enemy behind.
Don't know why it's necessary to get that close, but sure.
On time. Prime. Follow me. The squad stands together. You see metal, you shoot. Turret online. got your back.
Affirmative. Reporting in. Roger that. Form up.
Neutralize that, droid. We're at the objective. Come on, med support.
Okay.
On the wall.
I think your priority is going to have to be that.
Go. I got you.
Everybody else.
Ready to go. Secure the zone. All ready.
Would the missiles have been a better choice?
Wired up. Do I look like a droid? Stay together.
Awaiting orders. On my way. Scanning area. Engaging enemy.
Turret ready. Confirm. I've got you. Now, Commander Tactics. Taking Vanguard. This should help. Enemies around the target zone. Still active. Online.
Your orders? Computers locked on target.
That's maybe not the best target.
Rocket down. Going in tight.
On the bright side, this is a economic planet, so they don't really have that much here, even though they've got the defenses. Well, actually, that did work. Cool.
I'm a holding up. Starting assault. You won't be more trouble.
I think, yeah.
Forward. Autoguns are online. Turret
Oh,
powered up.
too.
Shield up. Scanning infantry. Taking Vanguard.
Copy. On the move.
Nice.
System control achieved.
We got you covered.
Okie dokie. Oh no. It wasn't Salucami that was going to cut them off, it was Bimasari. Oh well, that can be next. I mean... we're starting to get to the point where cutting their territory into pieces is more effort than helpful, I think. Like, they've got a lot of just lone planets left at this point. Except this big old mass up here, and this... like, we could try and cut it in half, like... somehow, maybe? But I think that'd be more effort than it's worth. It's probably best to just kind of surround this area, this whole... this is, Corporate Sector Authority, a space up here. I believe. So, just kind of surround it and slowly work our way in. The other major area that's going to be a problem is this all down here. Like, Hypori wasn't even the most defended planet here, and that's giving us trouble, and they don't have any battleships or any of the heavy hitters here. So, yeah, this area down here is going to be a problem. And the fact that they launched a counter-assault while we were sat on the planet. Like, yeah, they almost certainly still have that 10 or so battleships down here somewhere floating around. It's gonna be rough. But that's gonna have to wait for next episode, I think. This needs to move out somewhere. We also need to start getting, or continue getting, I guess, more acclimators. I had slowed down production, but that battle over Hypori actually was Well, I would say that the frigates helped with the ion cannon situation, but they only fired it at the Praetor through most of the battle. So, I don't know what that was about. Maybe that was because they were acclimators, and if we had had victories or something, then it would have fired at those. Because that's the big problem with victories, Venators, anything in that sort of size category. The ion cannon can take down the shields in one shot, and then between the uptime on the ion cannon and the time it takes to reload a ship that size, its shields, it means that the ion cannon can keep the shields down or almost down on, like, what, 3, maybe 4 ships of that size? And that's a definite problem. One thing I did notice, though, is we only lost 1 dreadnought, and that was because its engines were down. I think we need to start building more of those. Not just the acclimators. Yeah. Because they didn't seem all that willing to fire at the dreadnoughts very much.
Vehicle in production. Unit cancelled.
That was weird.
Unit cancelled.
Not on Kuwait, though. That's probably a waste.
Vehicle in production.
At any rate, thank you for watching. And I hope to see you again. Until then, take care and farewell. And there's our artillery that we keep needing and I keep forgetting about. I should probably move that.